Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. This is Phase 4, Week 4, and tonight is final night where three players get the opportunity, well, it's the last chance saloon, to qualify for next week's Champions Week. Well, the action got underway bright and early Tuesday morning, 9:30 a.m. And the eventual winner of Group A was debutant, and it was Gian van Veen who came through. He won 5 out of 5 on Wednesday to take control of this Group A. So he's had Thursday and Friday off, while Nathan Girvin and Thibault Tricole went into Group B, whilst Arjan Konterman, Connahinghan and Davy Proustan went into Group C. Well, Group C was concluded yesterday and played over Thursday and Friday morning session, and the eventual winner was the dominant Conor Heneghan. Ironically, on Wednesday, he won just one match, yet went 10 out of 10 across Thursday and Friday. So himself and second positioned Arjan Konterman have qualified for tonight's finals night alongside Gian van Veen. Kai van Lung, Davy Proustan and the other boys will have to come again. Well, we move on to Group B, and what a fabulous group it was. Eventually conquered by Chaz Barstow, who was my 13-8 nap on the Greyhound Show Thursday evening. He won 6 of his 8 matches, including a wonderful performance last night and the joint second highest average ever here at the Live League in a 4-0 win against Mike Gillett. Chaz Barstow with an average of 117.88. 218 is 4 out of 4 on the doubles and a high finish of 130. Nathan Girvin, who went 4 out of 4 on Thursday night, failed to pick up a win, but did enough on Thursday night to take his spot in tonight's final, as did Thibault Tricole. But it was a good effort from Gillett and Richardson. Richardson played absolutely outstanding over the course of the 2 nights, but absolutely no luck whatsoever. He did, however, go to the ADC today up there in Bristol and managed to pick up a semi-final place. No wonder the form he was in. So the 6 players have been split into 2 groups. Group 1 is Gian van Veen, Nathan Girvin and Arjan Konterman. Group 2, Chaz Barstow, Conor Heneghan and Thibault Tricole. The players will play each other once in each group. The same format, best of 7, first to 4. Legs difference will count. The top 2 will play in the semi-finals against the top 2 from Group 2. The winners will progress to the final and guaranteed their spot in next week's Champions Week. And the 2 losing semi-finalists will have a 3rd and 4th place playoff, and the winner of that will also go through to next week's Champions Week. Well, our first game is from Group 1, and it is Arjan Konterman against Nathan Girvin. Already in Champions Week next week is Week 1 winner Robert Owen, Gavin Carlin the runner-up. This is Arjan Konterman, 31 from Meppel, and the 3rd and 4th place winner Robert Thornton, who we've seen in action tonight in the seniors. This is Nathan Girvin, 19 from Arbroath. Week 2, Conan Whitehead was the winner. Josh Payne, runner-up. Dave Pallett winning the 3rd and 4th place playoff. And just last week, Graham Usher was victorious. Matthew Edgar, he's also up the seniors behind the mic. And 100. Andy Jenkins winning the 3rd and 4th place playoff against Gary Stone. Winner tonight, taking away 2,000. Runner-up, 1,000.
83.
3rd and 4th place playoff winner, £500. Next week, of course, £15,000 in prize money up for grabs.
132.
Winner walking away with a very lucrative £6,000.
60.
These 2 played in Tuesday and Wednesday's Group A.
99.
On Tuesday, Konterman won 4-3 with a 91.77. Nathan had a 94.11.
92.
However, revenge
Ariane, you
on
require
Wednesday,
170.
Nathan winning 4-0 with an 87 and 4 out of 7 on the doubles.
60.
Konterman down to 110.
58.
To
Arjan, you require 110.
for Nathan Girvin. 95 remaining. That leaves 92.
33.
Oh, he's found two treble fives right in the corner. Needs to find a big score here. Nathan was out of sorts last night. Can happen, of course.
57. Arjan, you require 77.
Form can fluctuate.
37. Nathan, you require 151.
Pull one out of the bag here. Wants 151. Apologies for the... Ah, there we go.
41. Arjan, you require 40. Game shot on the first leg. Arjan Konterman.
Hold a throw for Arjan Konterman. Nathan Girvin again there, looking a little out of sorts. He's going to have to find some form and find it fast.
Second leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Cannot afford to lose this opening match. You win this one.
100.
Then goes on to the other player in the group. We'll go to Group 2 in our next match, which will be
84.
Thibault Tricole against Conor Heneghan.
100.
That's better. It's a good ton. All over the lipstick.
$60. 57. 59. 89.
Down to a finish. 155.
96. Nathan, you require 155.
Troubling. Oh no.
123.
Wasn't sure if the treble 20 was in. It was, and rather than go for the double 19,
42.
he sensibly
Nathan,
split
you
it.
require 32.
Gets 3 clear at 32. Double 8 next door.
24.
Across Tuesday, Wednesday,
Arjan,
and
you
Thursday,
require
his adjustment on the doubles
160.
was outstanding.
$84. Nathan, you
That's
require
another pop.
8. Game shot on the second leg. Nathan
No
Girvin.
mistake this time from Nathan. A 20 dart hold in leg 1 and 19 dart hold for Nathan in leg 2. Who's going to make a case
Third
to
leg
win
is
this
Arjan
one?
to throw first. Game on.
Who's going to be the first to put down a bit of a marker?
140. 100. 100. 81.
Often refer to all-time live league stats, but on the Saturday evening I like to look at the stats
100.
just for this phase and this week. Konterman played 20 matches, has a running average
161.
88.48 and a high of 99.52, 24 180s. Here is
41.
an opportunity for Nathan. Can he find a 2 treble visit? He's not been able to do so far in this match, and we're into the well into the third leg.
60.
Comes up
Arjan,
dry.
you require 120.
Nathan has a average this week of 92.77.
100.
A high
Nathan, you
of
require
108.23
164.
and 27 180s in 18 matches.
119.
funny old game,
Arjan, you
isn't
require
it?
20.
Picks off 2 bullseyes.
Game shot on the third leg.
Absolute ease.
Arjan Konterman.
The game is getting better. That was a 16 dart hold from Arjan Konterman. Leads 2-1. Everything gone with the throw so far. Nathan will need a break.
Fourth leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on. $100.
Konterman's won 50% of his matches. 110, lost 10. Nathan played 18,
100.
won 11, lost 7. 61% of his games. Doubling percentages.
135.
38.46 for Konterman this week. Nathan 37.5. Not too much in it between these two, and it may well come down to the throw they made. Arjan 5-4, and Nathan the 4-7 favourite.
58.
We landed my nap, of course, with Barstow winning Group B at 13-8.
84.
15 selections across the course of the week.
180.
We're in a rich vein of form on the bets, but that went pear-shaped last
98.
night. Last night was
Nathan, you require 28.
impossible to predict how it played out.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Nathan
As I
Girvin.
said, the game is improving. A 20 dart hold from Arjan was beaten in 19 from Nathan, then a 16 dart hold,
Fifth
and that's
leg,
a 14 dart hold on our first 180 in the leg.
$96.
Like I said, Nathan needs a break, but he's slowly but surely running out of legs.
96.
James Richardson had the highest running average of the week.
40.
And only won 3 matches. Check this out. A running average of 98.34. 15 180s.
28.
In 8 matches. Check out percentages. 38.71. Absolutely remarkable.
125.
Isn't in tonight's final.
$78. $140.
Konterman very solid on throw, as has been Nathan.
133. Arjan, you require 100.
Poor last start from Nathan, that.
60.
Naming himself a bogey.
46. Arjan, you require 40. Game shot on the fifth leg. Arjan Konterman.
Doubling has been good from both. 3 from 6. 50% for Arjan Konterman. That's another solid enough hold
6
of
legs,
throw.
Nathan
This
to
time
throw
in
first.
17.
Game on.
Averages very similar. 82.95 for Arjan. 82.59
83.
for Nathan. Not to state the obvious, but this is a must-win leg, of course, for Nathan.
100.
I hope he can force an error out of Konterman in the decider. Priority right
100.
now is taking it all the way.
$65.
Some big shocks in the PDC European Tour today. More on that later.
125.
I'll give you a rundown of who did what, where and when across the course of the day.
80.
Unfortunate for Konterman. Fortune for Nathan.
139. $100. Nathan, you require 54.
Tops.
Game shot on the sixth leg. Nathan Girvin.
Back to back, 14 darters on throw for Nathan Girvin. We go to a decider.
Seventh and final leg is Arjan to throw first. Game on.
Of the night. And Arjan Konterman finds the red bit.
97. 140.
Nathan's just got to apply the pressure. Hope to force the mistake.
100.
Unfortunate. Well thrown. Final dart just didn't sneak in. And he has got a 59-point lead.
60.
So he's stolen the throw. Mission accomplished.
$121.
We're going to lose full three, of course, because flag difference is massive in this.
100. Nathan, you require 140.
Event with only 3 players in it. He'll take a ton here. Give himself 3 darts at tops.
60. Arjan, you require 160.
If Arjan doesn't take this out, which he's not going to, Nathan, all barring a bit of a disaster, should get
60.
1 dart at tops for
Nathan,
the match.
You require 80.
And it is 1 dart at tops for a 15 dart breaker throw.
Game shot and the match.
What a win
Nathan
that is.
Girvin.
He left it to the latest opportunity possible to get a breaker throw. It was a solid match from both. 88.15 the average for Nathan in the end. Both players 50% on their doubles. Only the 180 for Nathan, but he makes the perfect start to the night. Now in our second game we go to Group 2 and it's Thibault Tricole against Conor Heneghan. Sorry about that. Welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. I've got a million pieces of paper here. Right, up next it is Thibault Tricole against Conor Heneghan. Conor Heneghan, of course, on this unbeaten run since Thursday morning, where he dominated Group C, winning 10 out of 10 matches. Yeah, 5 on Thursday, 5 on Friday, 20 points in total. Played 53 legs, 140 of them, and an running average just shy of 92, a high of 102.21, and hit 23 180s. They played.
First leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Twice this week in Group A.
60.
Thibault Tricole winning both of them 4-3 and 4-1. The 4-1 on Wednesday, he had a 100.09 average, and this match has
140.
a bit of a dynamic to it. In 2018, Martin Henahan, Conor's
100.
brother, won the 2018 Europe Cup Singles, the WDF Europe Cup Singles.
85.
En route in the last 16, defeated Thibault Tricole 4-1.
60.
Thibault this week has played 18 matches, won 9, lost 9, a running average of 87.33, a high of that 100.09 I mentioned, 7 180s. Connahinghan
140.
113, lost 7, running average of 90.02, a high of 102.21, and 38
140.
180s.
Thibault, you require 141.
11 more than his nearest
59.
rival.
Conor requires 36.
Nathan Girvin, who's at 27 this week.
Game shot on the first leg. Conor Heneghan
with a very confident start and the all-important break of throw in leg 1.
Second leg is Conor to throw first. Game on.
10 to 11. About Thibault Tricole, and that was a 13 dart break of throw. Super start to the match. Started with a 140.
85.
Hit a 140 to leave 36. Popped it in one dart.
140.
Playing with genuine confidence after his performance in Group C.
100. 44. 24.
Thrown some very, very good darts this week, Thibault Tricole.
$140.
Certainly a player who is improving bit by bit as he plays at this level. Made the final of the WDF Worlds,
140. Conor require 132.
A month or so ago. Narrowly beaten by Neil Duff, another Live League regular,
60.
of course.
Thibault, you require 152. $140.
Super visit.
Conor requires
Pressures
72.
the 72. May only get one dart at a double. He will only get one dart at a double. If he hits the 16, tops it is.
Game shot on the second leg. Conor Heneghan.
2 out of 2 on the doubles, and just when you thought there was a flicker of hope for Thibault to get back in this one after a great 140.
Third leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Conor answers the question with the 72 out.
60.
For an 18 dart hold. And a 2-0 lead.
99. 96.
You all know I love a shirt, and I'm loving the Henahan shirt. Loving the top button.
100.
Nothing wrong with different.
137. 138.
Looking at the 18s first start. Into the 2 treble 20s to leave 164.
98. Connie
Okay,
require
Thibault
164.
down to 110. Certainly no gimme. Another one of those for the ball.
100.
64.
Thibault, you require 110.
Oh, can't finish. Poor first start. 89. Treble 19's the shot.
42.
It's unfortunate. Right next door.
Connie requires 64.
Tops.
24. Thibault, you require 68.
Great first start. Nothing
Game
wrong
shot
with
on
the
the third leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole will feel like he's in this match now. One dart at tops.
Fourth leg, it's Conor to throw
Henahan
first. Game on.
For a 3-0 lead.
82. 49. 54.
As I mentioned, I'll give you a quick run through the action from European Darts match play in Trier, Germany. Luke Woodhouse, big win over Ratajski, 6-3. Rob Cross, squeezing past Wilson, 6-5. Aspinall beating Motamina, 6-2. Bunting beating
96.
6-5. Heta beating Rid, 6-4. Lukeman, on his run continues, defeating Searle, 6-4. Wesley Plazier's run
100.
continues also, dominating De Souza, 6-1. Lucas Venig edging past Dobie. He had a finish of a 170 to go 5-4 up. Dobie left tops in the next and he took out 167. Humphreys, a winner at 6-4 over Menzies. Williams defeating Johnny Clayton. Johnny Clayton averaging 103 there.
100.
Gabriel Clemens, the
Connie
German,
beating
Darryl Gurney 6-5. Ravi John Rodriguez beating Price 6-2. White beating Cullen 6-2. Rasma beating Schindler 6-5.
116.
Very unlucky, the ball.
Dimitri
Rasma beating Schindler 6-5. Dimitri beating Hempel 6-2. And Dirk van Dijvenbode against Jeffrey Deswan is on right now.
80.
It's unfortunate
Connie
for
requires
Tricole.
16.
And it's 8-8 for Henahan for 3-1.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
It's an absolute
Conor
control
Heneghan.
of this one. A 17 dart hold there for Henahan. And he's just one away from picking up his first win and getting a foot in the door to the semi-finals.
Fifth leg, Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Averages 89.43 Thibault, 93.52 for Conor.
60.
Very, very respectable indeed.
$180.
Big win for Jeffrey Deswan, defeating Van Dijvenbode at 6-5 as
59.
Conor Heneghan finds his first max of the match. It's the first max of this one. He had one in the opening game. White buses.
180.
This would be some way to win it with a 9.
140. Connie require 141. Game
Go
shot
on,
and
Conor
a match.
Heneghan.
Conor Heneghan
Winning the match with the magical 9-darter, our 7th here at the Live League. Well, he's threatened a few times over the course of this week, And there he gets it done, and I'm pretty sure that maybe, well, it's certainly his first one on TV, that's for sure. Finished with an average of 102.71, winning 4-1, 4 out of 7 on the doubles, and a high finish of the magical 9 darters. Congratulations to Conor Heneghan. Wow, let's take a breath. When we come back, it will be Gian van Veen against Arjan Konterman. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, our third match of the night, and we return to Group 1 for Gian van Veen against Arjan Konterman. A win here for this man, Gian van Veen, 20. Uses a 21 gram target dart. Not even going to attempt. It's not far from Herkenbosch. This man's from Meppel. I can do that one. Yeah, win here for Gian van Veen.
First leg, it's Gian to throw first.
Will secure his place in the semi-final. As Konterman, of course, lost to Nathan Girvin by the odd leg.
60.
Gian van Veen had that wonderful run.
91.
Won 4 out of 5 on the Tuesday, only beaten by Nathan Girvin, and then went 5 out of 5 on the Wednesday.
100.
Had a running average, very impressive, 93.01, a high of 103.21.
135.
33% on the doubles. And 13 180s.
40. 180.
The advantage, of course, is with Konterman having played one match already.
58. Arjan, you require
bit of board
95.
time.
Game shot on the first leg. Arjan Konterman.
And Konterman clinical there. Breaking throw in leg 1 with a 12 darter.
Second leg is Arjan to throw first. Game on.
Taking out the 95. Congratulations, of course, to Conor Heneghan in that wonderful 9 darter in our last match. Shame it wasn't next week. There's a nice little bonus for a 9.
134.
These two, of course, met Tuesday and Wednesday in Group A. Gian van Veen winning both of them by the odd leg, full 3.
100.
One with an 83.50, the other one with a 101.33 average that had 4 180s in it. A 145 finish.
100.
4 out of 11 on the doubles. Away from the live league, 2 meetings. One in 2021 at the Challenge Tour in the last 32.
140.
Konterman winning that one at 5-3. And they met in the European Q School Stage 2 this year. Konterman winning that 6-2 with a 91.9, 2 180s. And Gian van Veen at a higher average, 94.88, 1 180.
100. Arjan, you require 142.
Looking for the 2 17s and tops. That leaves a ton.
62. Gian, you require 161.
Gian was the 1-2 favourite to win this one. 6-4.
137.
Right,
Arjan, you require 80.
Tops for 2-0. To do it in 12 and 15 darts.
41.
Ooh, that's a flyer.
Gian, you require 24.
A reprieve. Oh, that could be awkward. His darts, of course.
Game shot on the second leg.
Oh, he picked
Gian
out the
van
bottom
Veen.
side and absolutely found the bottom corner and levels things up. A 14 darter there for young Gian van Veen.
Third leg is Gian to throw first. Game on.
Look at the start from Konterman, but it's only 1-all.
174.
Possibility of a 9 is still on with the 174, of course.
99.
Can we get 2 in one night? Not that I'm being greedy.
140.
5 perfect darts. Waited a while for a 9. was going to be like buses, two at once. Yeah, Gian van Veen.
140.
His darts land in the board below horizontal. Quite as
83.
dramatic as the player we all think of whose darts land like that, a certain Mr. Taylor.
180. Gian, you require 104.
32. Interesting route.
88. Arjan, you require 82.
Ball double 16 for an 11 dart break. Well, that's not bad. 20 ball. Nowhere near
41. Gian, you require 16.
Double 8 for the first hold of throw.
Game shot on the third leg. Gian van Veen.
Clutch finishing already tonight, and one there from Vanveen, squeezing it in yet again for the second time in 2 legs. 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Arjan to throw first. Game on.
Winning legs so far in this match, a 12, a 14 and a 15.
135.
2 breaks of throw and 1 hold there for Vanveen.
100.
Did make a lovely start to the leg, of course, with the 174, and then 2 treble 20s. Couldn't find the 6th perfect dart to set up a 9 opportunity.
137.
No such problems for Conor Heneghan. That is our 7th 9 here at the live league.
140.
Almost apt with Charles Barstow equaling the second highest ever average here at the live league last night with that 117.88. 118.44 from Jason Askew's the record. And that stood for quite a while. It's
100.
threatened to get
Arjan, you
beat.
require 170.
Well, we've had a 9 tonight. Surely we're going to get a 170.
58. Gian, you require
Pretty
161.
much everything else this week. The 167 and the 164 and the 161. 3 of the big 4.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Gian van Veen.
Adds to that lovely run of big finishes we've had here at the live league with a 161 checkout and a 12 dart break of throw, and that's 3
Fifth
legs
leg, it's
on
Gian
the
to
spin.
throw first. Game on.
He's won them in 14, 15 and 12. Look at those numbers, and we can talk about them now because we're into the 5th leg.
'84. 59. 59. 58. 100. 100. 125. 136. Arjan, you require 133. 79.
So 90.
Gian, you require 90.
A very convincing win. Well, good luck with this.
43.
The line wasn't bad in the end, was it?
Arjan, you require 54.
Can't afford to miss the big numbers.
14.
Loaded the final dart with pressure.
Gian, you require 47.
Another opportunity to make the semi-finals. Just settling himself. I like this. Nothing wrong with that.
39. Arjan, you require 40.
3 match darts, 1 at the
Game
ball.
shot on the 5th leg. Arjan Konterman.
Arjan Konterman breaks throw in 19 darts to take us in to what was an unlikely looking 6th leg.
6th leg is Arjan to throw first. Game on. $140.
What a way to start the 6th leg. Up next we return to Group 2.
60.
And our first look at the dynamic, the big scoring Barstow. Jazz Barstow up
60.
against Thibault Tricole, who has to win. Barstow, be fully aware, just a win over Tricole will make his match against Conor Heneghan
123.
irrelevant, as both will already be through.
85. 96. 61. 125. Arjan, you require 155. 60. Gian, you require 97. 77. Arjan, you require 95. 79.
He went for the double shot, which I don't
Gian, you
mind.
require 20.
Bigger targets than the trebles. So what about playing the percentages? And this is a 4th match dart for Gian van Veen. Double 5.
10.
That double 5 was right on the
Arjan, you
money.
require 16. Game shot on the 6th leg. Arjan Konterman.
Arjan Konterman, a 19 darter in leg 5, in a 20 darter in leg 6, and again, multiple match darts
7th and final leg. It's Gian to
for
throw
Gian
first.
van Veen.
Game on.
3 in leg 5 and a further 3
81.
in leg 6.
45. 100. 81. 136. 57. 140.
The wheels would have to seriously fall off for Van Veen not to win it from here.
99. Gian, you require
All the
44.
time in the world. And he can pick his
Game shot
preferred
and
double.
the match. Gian van Veen.
And at the 7th time of asking on the doubles, he takes it out with a beautiful 14 darter. Very, very level averages. Both players just over 81, 6 140s for Gian van Veen, and of course a 174 in there as well. Right, when we come back, we do return to Group 2, and it's Chaz Barstow against Thibault Tricole. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next we return to Group 2 for Chaz Barstow against Thibault Tricole. is Charles Barstow, winner of Group B. 43 from Winchester, uses a 25-gram Harrows dart. Nicknamed the Prince. This is 32-year-old Thibault Tricole from France. Uses a 23-gram Harrows dart.
Game on.
Great to see Harrows getting more involved in the sport again. Famously, of course, produced the darts for Eric Bristow for
140.
many, many years. Starting to produce darts for quite a few players now.
60. $45. 96.
These two, of course, met in Thursday and Friday's Group B. Barstow winning both meetings.
80.
First one 4-2 on Thursday night with a 92.81. And last night 4-1 with a 92.85.
81.
Barstow's average for this week. Played 8, won 6, lost 2.
60.
Running average of 95.43 and that incredible average last night of 117.88.
100.
13 180s. Strike rate on the 180s only bettered this week.
140.
Conor Heneghan.
Thibault, you require 164.
He's played 12 more matches. That just shows you how well Conor has
100.
played.
Jazz, you require 36.
1-0 and a comfortable hold.
Game shot on the first
And
leg.
it goes.
Chaz Barstow.
Charles Barstow with a 17 dart hold there, and he's fully aware, of course, a win here guarantees his place in the semi-finals.
Second leg's Thibault to throw first.
Already
Game
through
on.
in Group 1 is Nathan and Gian van Veen, of course.
100.
Arjan Konterman. A bit unfortunate tonight, it has to be said. He averaged 83 in his opener, lost 4-3 to Nathan.
100.
Like winning it throughout before, well, not before Nathan produced the wonderful 14 darter
59.
to win the decider. And then he's gone down 4-3 to Gian van Veen with a 91.06, 2 180s and 3 out of 7 on the doubles. But that's the
100.
competitive nature of this live league, especially on finals night.
180.
From Thibault Tricole. Yes, because Thibault lost 4-1 to Conor Heneghan. A defeat here means he's out. And Chaz would be
42.
playing Conor.
Chaz, you
Nathan
require
will be playing
161.
Arjan, just for position. Winner of Group 1 plays the runner-up of Group 2.
Thibault, you require 120.
The winner of Group 2 plays the runner-up of Group 1.
80.
101 for
Chaz, you
Chaz.
require 101.
Four ton plus outs in
49.
Group B.
Thibault, you require 40.
Gian van Veen has the most ton plus outs this week.
Game
so
shot
far
on the
with
second
9.
leg. Thibault Tricole.
Thibault Tricole levels things up with a 17 dart hold of his own. One apiece, parity.
Third leg, it's Chaz to throw first. Game on. $93. 30. 80. 78. 140. 81. 180.
Charles Barstow hits his first 180.
140. Charge you require 8.
And in this match,
Game shot on the third leg. Charles Barstow
steps in and pops the double 4 for a 13 darter at the best leg of the match, and it gives Barstow a 2-1 lead.
Fourth legs, Thibault to throw first. Game on. $140.
Pace of this match suiting both.
139.
Both players have a lovely rhythm.
$140. $180.
Another max for Chaz.
100.
He is starting to warm to the task now.
$85. Thibault, you require 121.
Stuck in there well in this leg.
48.
Well,
Charge you
that's
require
a slip.
97. 21 score.
76. Treble 7 leaves 76. He went for double 18 for tops.
57.
He's left tops just in
Thibault, you
case.
require 73.
He's fully aware that as long as he holds throw on 2 more occasions, Barstow's through. Double 8 though.
Game
He
shot on the
finds
fourth
bottom
leg.
corner.
Thibault Tricole.
Well, Henan would be happy with that bottom corner shot from Thibault Tricole as he levels things up at 2-2.
Fifth legs, Chaz to throw first. Game on. $57.
Doubling's been very good so far from both. As is the darts. 98.45 for Barstow
59.
at the moment. 88.4 for Tricole. 2 out of 5, 40% for Tricole. 2 out of 3, 66.67% for Barstow. 2 180s, 4 140s for Barstow. 1 180, 3 140s for
139. $98. $97. $58. $137. $100. Thibault, you require 69. $63. Charge you require 148. $45. Thibault, you require 6. Game shot on the fifth leg. Thibault Tricole.
It's a bit of a surprise. That's a breaker throw for Tricole. Can he keep his hopes alive and hold here and force out the final match of the group?
6 legs, Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Big problem for Thibault Tricole is that he did lose
70.
heavily 4-1 to Conor Heneghan.
$100.
And of course, Barstow have to win a
100.
fairly big scoreline against Conor Heneghan if Tricole goes on to win this match.
121.
17, 15 and 17.
140.
The darts used in the winning legs for Tricole. Barstow 17 and 13.
100. 59.
Averaging into the 90s. Needs 2 treble 20s here. Well, at least one. Not sure.
60.
Only 60.
Thibault, you require 132.
Ball double 16. There's one of them. May switch. Yeah, sensibly going for the 42 for tops because
84.
that bullseye was a blocker.
Jazz, you require 120.
Barring a 120, and that's not going to happen. He's had a bit of a nightmare here. Barstow.
82. Thibault, you require 48.
The form Conor Heneghan is in at the moment. He's
Game
the
shot
last person
and the match.
you need
Thibault
to be playing
Tricole.
and have to beat big. But it is Tricole who's played 2, won 1 and lost 1. Average 88.40, 92.43 for Barstow. 2 out of 3. He was mustered on the doubles when he got a go. But Tricole limited the amount of opportunities at doubles. Right, when we come back, it is Nathan Girvin against Gian van Veen. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Well, we go back to Group 1, the final match in Group 1, and it's Nathan Girvin against Gian van Veen. Both players safely through, of course. Both winning their opening match. Played twice this week. One win apiece Tuesday. Nathan won 4-1 with a 99.2.
First leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Wednesday, Gian returned the favour, winning 4-2 with 102.14. Two 180s, 4 out of 4 on the doubles. Nathan,
38.
96.55, also 2 out of 2 on the doubles. It was,
100.
as the numbers suggest, a fabulous game of darts to not only watch but to also commentate on.
100. 140.
Both two very, very young players,
60.
of course. And who knows where both of them will be over the next 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 years.
100.
Hopefully, both strutting their stuff on the big stages around the UK and Europe,
Gian, you
around
require
the world now, of course, with the World
161.
Series. We've seen
85.
enough over the course.
Nathan, you require
This
170.
week, we already knew Nathan is a prestigious talent. Some of the numbers he's been producing of late
100. Gian, you
suggest
require
that. From what I've seen
76.
of Gian van Veen, another very talented young player, and another very talented
60.
young player from the
Nathan, you require 70.
Netherlands. Seems to be going through a bit of a resurgence after a bit of a lean spell.
Game shot on the first leg. Nathan Girvin.
With a very handy double 16 off the back of the 70 finish.
Second leg, it's Gian to throw first. Game on. $140.
Nothing on this one, but
80.
plenty on our next match between Conor Heneghan and Charles Barstow.
$54.
Right, bear with me. Any Conor win, and Conor is first, and Thibault Tricole second.
80.
If Chaz wins 4-0, Chaz first, Thibault second. Chaz wins 4-1. Chaz first, Conor second. Chaz wins 4-2 or 4-3. Conor's first, and Chaz is second. Don't worry, I will repeat all that when they play.
Gian, you
As
require
Gian van Veen pops in
127.
the first max of the match. Conor, Nathan yet to hit a 140, 4 tons.
91. $60. Gian, you require 36. $24. $26. Gian, you require 12. Game shot on the second leg. Gian van Veen.
Long way down for Gian van Veen. He has to be around about 6'4", 6'5". Throws down into the treble 20.
Third leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game
How
on.
nice that must be.
$48.
Those numbers stay the same. There's only one winner. Just not happening for Nathan. It was a good win against Konterman, of course, but it was laboured.
134. 100. 48. 85. 97.
Knows how to win these, of course. Nathan Girvin. He won week 4 of phase 3.
42.
Then went on to qualify for finals night in Champions Week.
180. 100. Jan, you require 42. 10. Nathan, you require 126.
'Needed the trouble.
62. Jan, you require 32. Game shot on the third leg. Gian van Veen.
Gian van Veen gets a break of throw. It was on the cards, wasn't it? Looking the better player of the two right now. Leads 2-1.
Fourth leg is Jan to throw first. Game on. $100. 100. 180.
180.
180.
Nathan replies.
180. 180. Gian, you require 41.
4 back-to-back.
Game shot on the fourth leg. Gian van Veen.
An 11 dart leg for Gian van Veen. They're both enjoying this one. Those two got on very, very well this week.
Fifth leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on. $45. 100. 140. 131. 93. 140. 42. Gian, you require 130. 100. 60. Gian, you require 30. 'No score. Nathan, you require 121. 81.
Well, leaves tops just in case.
Gian, you require
I said
30.
this one is pretty much a dead rubber. players safely through to the semi-final. Nice, this double six.
24. Nathan, you require 40. Game shot on the 5th leg. Nathan Girvin.
Nathan steps in and takes the leg. It is only a hold. Gian van Veen has the darts to close this one out 4-2.
6th leg, it's Gian to throw first. Game on.
Spell in leg 4 where we had 4 consecutive 180s.
180.
That's a 7th of the match and a 5th for Gian van Veen.
41. 57. 43. 100. 40. Gian, you require 164. 100. 123. Gian, you require 64.
Double 16.
32.
Another match dart. Well, he's averaging 96.26.
140.
And he's missed
Gian, you
14
require
darts
32.
at a double.
Game shot and the match. Gian van Veen.
Doesn't miss a 15th. Nails it to win 4-2 with a 96.26. 5 180s, 3 140s, and like I said, 4 out of 18 on the doubles, 14 missed, but still averages 96. Incredible. Right, our final match of Group 2 coming up next, and it is Chaz Barstow and Conor Heneghan. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Well, up next, our final match from the group games, and it's Barstow against Conor Heneghan. Plenty riding on this one. See if I can get this right again. So, any Conor win. Conor is first and Thibault is second, so both will go through to the semi-finals, of course.
First leg,
Chaz
Conor
wins
to throw
4-0.
first.
He's
Game
first
on.
and Thibault is second. If Chaz wins 4-1, Chaz is first and Conor is second. If Chaz wins 4-2 or 4-3, Conor first and Chaz second.
60.
So all Conor needs is one leg.
45.
Depends how he's going to respond after that wonderful 9-darter. Well, there's your answer.
140. 83. 140. 100. Conor require 161. 93. 140. Conor require 68. 64. Chaz require 133.
Would be some shock for Barstow not to make the semi-finals
59.
tonight.
Conor require 4. Game shot on the first leg. Conor
Have
Heneghan.
to find another gear to handle Conor Heneghan, because that was a very, very comfortable hold of throw.
Second leg's Chaz to throw first. Game on. $96. 57. 59. 97. 97. 100. 57.
Blisteringly hot in there
60.
this evening. Been a very warm day down here in the south.
100.
Very humid tonight. We do cool the room in between matches. And it soon warms up in there.
171. Chaz require 92.
A 9 count on 19s for Conor Heneghan. Leaves double 8. Ooh,
56.
Chaz very nearly finding the double-double
16.
on the 72. This is awkward, having to move, as you can see, in and out.
No score.
Great effort.
Chaz require
No
36.
cigar.
27. Conor require 16. Game shot on the second leg. Conor Heneghan.
19-dart break a throw and a 2-0 lead for Conor Heneghan. Real missed opportunity there for Barstow. 4 darts for
Third
the leg.
It's Conor to throw first. Game on.
Not been able to replicate the form he showed over
140.
Thursday and Friday. Only dropped the one match Thursday night, and that was against a rampant
48.
Nathan Girvin.
$60. 96. 131. 58. Connie require 170.
So you might as well. You've had a 9 tonight. Not do the big double.
98.
A 9 and a 170. Don't forget, quarterfinals day tomorrow at the Bonus Arena
42.
in Hull.
Connie requires 72.
Try and get yourself a ticket. I think there may be the odd one or two available.
Game shot on the third leg. Conor Heneghan.
3 legs and very, very easy for Henahan. That was a 15 dart hold.
Fourth leg, it's Chaz to throw first.
Cruising along
Game
in
on.
second gear here. Yep, tomorrow Terry Jenkins against Robert Thornton. Robert Thornton, of course,
59.
in next week's Champions Week. Lisa Ashton against Martin Adams. Phil Taylor against Peter Manley. An old rivalry.
140.
And Kevin Painter against the very impressive Colin McGarry.
139.
Very good player. I know that firsthand. I played him in the Friday night flyer at the World Seniors qualifiers.
140.
Beat him 4-3 in the final. Or was it 5-4? 4-3 or 5-4.
171.
101 against me. I look comfortable doing it. That's a beautiful visit from Charles Barstow, but
100. Chaz, you require
he left
132.
it all a little bit too late. Trouble 19 and Ball has to go for it with Henahan on 1-2-1.
107.
Gets it.
Connie require 121.
11 and Ball. Chase the treble. Paid the
81.
price.
Chaz, you require 25.
Double 5.
Game shot on the fourth leg.
What a great last start that is from Barstow. Facing a 4-0 defeat down the barrel and finds double 5 with his final dart. 3-1.
Fifth leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on.
Incredibly, no 180s
76.
in the match, but those players have had the 9 count on 19s, 2 171s.
99. 140. 81. 58. 91.
It's looking like it will be
57.
Conor Heneghan against Nathan Girvin in our first semi-final.
100. Connie require 170.
Beauty of our format,
78.
of course, is
Chaz, you require 130.
whoever loses that one is not out of it. They win the third and fourth place playoff. They also get a crack at Champions Week Thursday and Friday
47.
next week. Either
Conor, you
Group
require
C
92.
or Group B. Oh, another one of those to finish it in some style.
Game shot
Well,
and the match.
he finished
Connahinghan.
his previous match in some style. It wasn't quite as good as that because he finished that one with a 9-darter and a 1-4-1 finish, but that's a double-double finish for 92 and a full 1 win for Conor Heneghan, and that ends the hopes of Barstow. He is out with Konterman, so we know our 4 semi-finalists will be Conor Heneghan, Nathan Girvin, Chaz Barstow, definitely not Chaz Barstow. It will be Conor Heneghan and Nathan Gian van Veen and Thibault Tricole. We'll be back for those in around about 10 minutes. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, our first semi-final, and it is between Gian van Veen and Thibault Tricole. The Netherlands taking on France. And in the other semi-final is an Irishman taking on a Scotsman. As Conor Heneghan faces Nathan Girvin. Conor, of course, our 9-dart hero for the night.
First leg, it's Gian to throw first.
That 9-darter in our second match of the night against Thibault Tricole.
$43.
These two have played each other before. Have to go back a year ago, and it was Gian van Veen who was victorious, 5 legs to 1 on a, well, it was on the Challenge Tour number 7 of 2021.
$59. $100. $60. $94.
So far tonight,
60.
Gian van
you
Veen
require 164.
4-3 win over Arjan Konterman with a 91.87, and a 4-2 win over
96.
Nathan Girvin with a 96.26. Thibault went down 4-1 to
174. Gian, you require 68.
174 there from Thibault.
Game shot on the first leg. Gian van Veen.
Mattered not, as Gian van Veen finds the double 4.
Second leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Hold a throw in 17.
79.
For Gian. Yeah, Thibault went down 4-1 to a very impressive Connahinghan with that 9-darter. Averaged 102.71.
60.
Thibault averaged 89.04. And then he had a very good win over Chaz Barstow 4-2 with an 88.4. 174 in leg 1 and 180 in leg 2 for Thibault.
100.
As I mentioned, no money for the 9 this week. There is a rollover bonus
90.
for next week, and it's £2,000 for anybody who can hit a 9-darter next week. Well, the first one hit.
96. Thibault, you require 152.
Yeah, nice little bonus on top of the £6,000 for winning it.
81.
Thibault down to 71 after 12.
140. Thibault, you
down
require
to
71.
105. 18 for tops.
31. Gian, you require 105.
He's just realised it was a miscount. He was thinking of the 71 because of the 39.32. He could pay the price here, double 16.
73. Thibault, you require 40.
Relief for Thibault. Has to put it to the back of his mind now. It's gone. Focus on tops.
Game shot on the second
And
leg.
he gets tops.
Thibault Tricole.
Dropped a dart before that, but didn't pick it up first. Threw the one that he had left in his hand and found tops for a level game. 1-1.
Third leg, it's Gian
Both
to throw
legs.
first. Game on.
1 in 17 darts. 17 dart hold for both.
57.
So different, of course, from the
60.
early group stages of the live league. You drop a match there or have an off game, you've got multiple games to recover and right the
100.
wrongs. Reach this stage of the live league, and it is cutthroat.
100.
Absolutely brutal. As you've seen tonight from Chaz Barstow, came in tonight as the 12-5 favourite.
140.
He was my fancy to win this week's Group 4.
100.
Week 4 of Phase 4. Didn't win a game.
140.
In fact, I can give you the odds of tonight's
28.
6 players.
Gian, you require 64.
Barstow 12-5, Gian van Veen 9-2, Nathan Girvin 7-2, Arjan Konterman 17-2, 6-1 about Thibault Tricole, and 15-4 for Connahinghan.
59.
He's the player that
Gian,
looks
you
like
require
the value
32.
right now. He has played beautifully.
No score. Thibault, you require 154.
Conor, the only player with a 100+ average this evening.
140.
He's left.
Gian, you require 32.
Double 7, just in case. He has been a little bit iffy on the
Game shot on the
doubles, but
third
not
leg.
this time.
Gian van Veen.
And it is our third consecutive breaker throw, and it goes to Vanveen, who now leads 2-1.
Fourth leg is Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Thibault chased the game, but as we've seen a little earlier from Thibault,
70.
he can turn it around when he's chasing. Seen it from him so many times this week. Trailed
140.
James Richardson, of course, 3-1, whilst James averaged, well, 100 pretty much from start
59.
to finish in that match. But Thibault found a way to win.
100.
It's a wonderful wonderful to have in your arsenal, of course. Ability to graft and grind and, if necessary, win ugly.
140. 60.
Peter Manley,
Gian, you
a
require
perfect example of that
121.
against John Part today in the seniors. Double 8.
Game
Oh,
shot
what
on the
a
fourth
beauty.
leg. Gian
That's
van
more
Veen.
like it and what we've learned to expect from Gian van Veen this week. That was a 12 dart break of throw with a 1-2-1 finish.
Fifth leg is Gian to throw first. Game on.
He now has control of the match.
96.
Remember, winner guaranteed their place in next week's Champions
60.
Week. The loser still has an opportunity in the third and fourth place playoff.
94.
A score of 94. That's exactly what Gian van Veen is averaging.
100.
Solid.
60. 60. 100. 60. 60. Gian, you require 151. 91.
Just misses the 42 to leave 32. But we'll be back for 60 to wrap this one up. Full one.
180. Gian, you require
second
60.
180 for Thibault. He's at a 174 as
Game
well,
shot
but
and the match.
matters not.
Gian van Veen.
Very, very solid from Gian van Veen, and 92.74, 5 140s and 50% on the doubles. And that lovely 1-2-1 finish in leg 4. Right, when we come back, it is Conor Heneghan against Nathan Girvin. morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, semi-final number 2, and it's Conor Heneghan against Nathan Girvin.
First leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $96. $96. $45. $140.
Conor Heneghan on a 12-match unbeaten run.
$140.
These two.
$133.
Twice this week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Nathan winning both ties by the same scoreline. 4 legs to 2.
50.
One with a 94.81, the other one with a 91.11.
$76. Conor, you require 170. $93. Nathan, you require 56.
Is that their paths hasn't crossed.
Game shot on the first leg. Nathan Girvin.
Development or challenge tour as Nathan makes an early break of throw. A very tidy 15 darter there.
Second leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
96, 140, 133 and 76. And takes out the 56.
100.
Winner through to the final.
57.
To take on Gian van Veen. The loser to play Thibault Tricole in the third and fourth place playoff. Need to check if he's on a 13 match run. I'm trying to see no, it is a 12. He lost his final match on Wednesday night to Gian van Veen 4-2, who averaged 103.21 against him.
$140.
Nathan needs something similar. Needs to try and keep Conor on the back foot. Easier said than done.
$96. $118. $95. Nathan, you require 132. $60. Conor, you require 87.
Still left himself a bit to do if he gets a go. Fancy Conor on the 87. Wants double 5.
77.
Very nearly.
Nathan, you
gets the
require
break back.
72.
Nathan, take out the 72. 14 and ball. He's usually quite good on the ball.
47.
Not a million miles away.
Conor, you require 10.
Gave it a bit of a scare.
Game shot on the second leg. Conor Heneghan.
Fairly easy break back for Conor Heneghan. A 20 darter. Nathan having 18 darts at that leg and only 1 dart at the ball.
Third leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $57. $180. $100. $83.
Nathan's 4th max of the night.
$60.
Massive chance now to get another breaker throw.
$60.
And focus on the hold.
$60. $60. $100. Nathan, you require 118. $53. Conor, you require 124. $99. Nathan, you require 65. Game shot on the third leg. Nathan Girvin.
Nathan does get yet another breaker throw. 3 breaks to throw already in the match. Can Nathan hold to go within 1?
Fourth leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on. $41. $85. $59.
6 darts, only a ton scored for Nathan. Not going to get away with that against Conor
134.
Heneghan.
$50. $95. $180.
80, number 2 in the match. He still lost the darts. Another one of those leaves double 8.
$133. $41. Conor, you require 54. Game shot on the fourth leg.
Ends it
Conor Heneghan.
for a 4th consecutive breaker throw in the match. Either player can entirely settle.
Fifth leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on.
Will be a slight break at the end of
140.
this match. Well, the loser of this match gets ready to play in the 3rd and 4th place playoff, and then straight
58.
after the 3rd and 4th place playoff, we will have our final. Already know one player into the final and into next week's
125.
Champions Week. Gian van Veen.
100.
Nathan
59.
averaging 80, well below where we expect to see him.
60.
Played so well in stages this week, but went off the boil last night. Doesn't seem to be able to recover.
137.
Did ask him if he got a little bit of any kind of injury. Does he feel all right? He feels fine. It's just not
94.
Just not clicking. It can happen in this sport. It's a
game
sport
shot
of
on the
the
fifth
smallest
leg.
margins.
Henahan.
Conor Heneghan, he now fancies the job, and that's the first hold of throw in the match. And we had to wait all the way until leg 5. He leads 3-2.
Sixth leg. It's Nathan to throw first. Game on. $140.
Priority here for Nathan is to hold. Remember in that match, our opening match of the night, everything went with throw in the first 6 legs.
135.
And Nathan produced his joint best leg of the match to win it
81.
against the throw in the 7th and deciding leg. He's going to have to produce something similar here.
100. 121.
Grafting hard in this leg. It's not left to finish.
140.
Great scoring leg from both. Conor Heneghan, 135 ton 140. 140, 81, 121.
26.
And 26.
Conor, you require 126.
Could be. Just about that. Has been playing
54.
a lot of darts lately, Nathan.
Nathan, you
Maybe he
require
needs
133.
a couple of days to recharge and go again.
93.
72
Conor,
for
you
the
require
match.
72.
His finishing has been solid. 3 out of 7. Double 6 to wrap it up.
66.
Wow. 2 match darts.
Nathan, you
I
require
think
40.
Nathan expected to go. He's still got to find the double.
Game shot on the sixth leg.
Great composure.
Nathan Girvin.
Heap of pressure on that final dart, and it goes to a deciding leg, as pretty much expected, but it is Conor with the advantage.
7th and final leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. 76.
Good friends, these two. Plenty of banter between them both.
81.
Nice to see both rate and respect each other highly.
96. 134.
Henan, the first player to find 2 big trebles in a visit. Nathan needs to follow.
96.
Very nearly does. Sticking in there though. Should be going ball here.
89.
25 at worst would have left 167.
140.
140.
Conor require 142.
Well, if he doesn't take this out, which he's not going to, Nathan has a huge opportunity here.
82.
Should get 1
Nathan
dart at the ball.
88.
He's going to get 2 at double 14. Can he pull one out of the fire? He did it earlier against Arjan Konterman.
Game shot.
And he's done
and
it
the
again
match.
here and
Nathan
produced his
Girvin.
best leg of the match in the final leg of the contest. A shake of the head from Conor Heneghan. That was definitely one that got away. 83.97 for Nathan. 90.24 for Conor Heneghan. Well, we know our two finalists. It's going to be Nathan Girvin against Gian van Veen. And for our third and fourth place playoff, coming up in a few moments, it's going to be Thibault Tricole against Conor Heneghan. Good morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next is our third and fourth place playoff, and it is between Conor Heneghan and Thibault Tricole. Well, both players need to bounce back from the disappointment of losing their semi-finals. Conor losing to Nathan 4-3. Thibault Tricole going down to Gian van Veen 4-1. So we know 11 of our competitors for Champions Week next week, starting Tuesday morning, 9:30 AM on Sporty Stuff TV.
First leg, it's Conor to throw
It
first.
is Robert Owen,
Game
Gavin
on.
Carling, Robert Thornton, Conan Whitehead, Josh Payne, David Pallett, Graham Usher, Matthew Edgar, Andy Jenkins, Nathan Girvin and Gian van Veen, and of course the winner of this tie. Met twice this week. Thibault Tricole winning both of their meetings.
140.
Tuesday, Thibault won 4-3 with a 86.61. On Wednesday, 4-1 with a 100.09, 50% on the doubles.
$140. 100. 140. 94. Thibault, you require 81. Game shot on the first leg. Thibault Tricole.
Clinical from Thibault Tricole, taking out the 81 for a 12 dart break of throw in leg one.
Second leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Since Conor
100.
hit the 9 in our second match of the night against Thibault Tricole, which was
100.
Conor's first win this week against the Frenchman. An average of 102.71 and that fabulous 9 darter.
100.
In our final,
100.
Gian and Nathan have played twice this week on Tuesday and Wednesday, and of course they played in the Group 1 phase tonight. Gian winning that one 4-2. They also won their last meeting on Wednesday 4-2.
58.
On Tuesday, Nathan was a 4-1 winner. As we have seen tonight and last
59.
night, let's leave the records to the DJs.
$86.
Incredibly, the last two
26.
visits to
Conor
the live league for Nathan.
157.
He's arrived in the final phase of qualifying and made the final on both occasions. Phase 3, week 4, he won. And he is in the final of phase 4, week 4.
81. Conor require 24.
To break back.
Game shot on the second leg. Conor Heneghan.
Conor Heneghan with a 17 dart break back. Well, almost re-establishes control of the match as he has the throw in this match.
Third leg, it's Conor to throw first. Game on. $96.
It's imperative to shrug off the disappointment
28.
of reaching the final. Still a massive opportunity. It's all about being in Champions Week. You've got to be in it to win it.
60.
To try and get your hands on the 6K.
$140.
Gian van Veen and Nathan will be playing for £1,000. 2,000 the winner. 1,000 the runner-up.
58. $59.
Don't forget to give us a follow if you're a Facebook Instagrammer or a Twitterer. At Darts Live
59.
League. Not my bag personally. All one word, at Darts Live League. If you're watching us around the world, which we do have people watching from literally
140.
as field as Australia, New Zealand, America, Canada, all over Europe. Welcome along. Great to have you on board. Please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Only takes a second.
140. Thibault, you require
That means
134.
a massive amount to us because it pushes us up the search on YouTube. And don't forget to hit that bell. You'll get a notification every time
40.
we go live.
Conor, you require 88.
I'm sure you already know the channel just doesn't contain the live league. Plenty of other content and interviews.
Game shot on the third
Lovely
leg.
finish.
Conor Heneghan.
Conor Heneghan. This time it's an 18 dart hold, the first hold of the match. In fact, Phil Bars is up
Fourth
at the
leg, it's Thibault to throw
World
first.
Seniors.
Game on.
Interviewing the great and the good of the senior game. Plenty of good interviews. to listen to from
134.
all the winners.
$180.
Starting to fancy the job.
60. $140.
I thought just for a moment he couldn't do two in one night, surely.
100.
Priority here is just to win the match. It's 26 in front on the Thibault Tricole throw.
85.
Down to 96.
$95. Conor, you require 96. $80. Thibault, you require 112.
112 for Thibault to hold and level. Needs the treble 20.
76. Conor, you require 16. Game shot on the fourth leg.
Left it late.
Conor
but it is
Heneghan.
a third consecutive leg for Conor Heneghan. This time a 15 dart breaker throw. He has the opportunity now in leg 5 to serve this one out and
Fifth
take
leg,
his
Conor to
place
throw first. Game on.
in phase 4 of Champions Week.
180.
Second max for Conor as he takes his average approaching 93.
41. $135.
Interesting to look back statistically at this week. I've seen an incredible amount of high averages
140.
from all the players.
$140. $81. Conor, you require 46. Game shot and the match.
And finishes
Conor
it with a
Heneghan.
12, and he almost raises his hands in the air as if to say, well, where was that against Nathan Girvin in the semi-final? An average of 94.66, a massive improvement on that semi-final performance. 2 180s, 3 140s, 50% on the doubles. Another good week for Thibault Tricole, but just edged out of a place in Champions Week by Conor Heneghan. So we know our 12 for next week. Up next, in just a matter of moments, will be Nathan Girvin against Gian van Veen. morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next is the final, and it's Gian van Veen up against Nathan Girvin. These two, of course, have emerged from the same Group 1. They played twice in Group A, one win apiece, and a win for Vanveen 4-2 over Nathan in Group 1 this evening with a 96-26 and 5 180s, and he missed 14 darts at a double in that match, still at an average of
Jan
96
to throw first.
26. In the semi-finals, Gian van Veen got the better of Thibault Tricole 4-1 with a 92-74, and Nathan got the better of Conor Heneghan. It went to a deciding leg, and against the darts, Nathan produced a rock-solid 14-darter.
55.
I did mention the standard this week. The individual highs from players.
57.
We've had averages of 117.88 from Chaz Barstow and a PB from Nathan
60.
Girvin of 108.23. Of course, on debut this week, Gian van Veen has had a high of 103.21.
81.
Had approaching 20 100-plus averages this week.
55.
Players have been outstanding. We know our lineup for Champions Week starting Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. I think it's Webby taking you through all the action. And here's an opportunity for Nathan. So it's Robert Owen, Gavin Carling, Robert Thornton, Conan Whitehead, Josh Payne, David Pallett, Graham Usher, Matthew Edgar, Andy Jenkins,
96.
Conor Heneghan, Gian van Veen and Nathan Girvin. They are the 12 for Phase 4.
81.
Phase 4's Champions Week. Big visit here. We'll turn this leg on its head.
121. 162. Nathan, you require 114. 58. Gian, you require 32. Game shot on the first leg. Gian van Veen.
That's one that's got away there for Nathan. Gian van Veen just about picking off the leg and taking a 1-0 lead with a hold of throw.
Second leg, it's Nathan to throw first. Game on.
Was a 20 darter.
140.
Nathan with a 140.
$100. 123. 140. 41.
Another loose last one. They weren't there in
91.
3 of the opening 4 days. He was outstanding, especially Thursday night. Producing some blistering numbers, a running average Thursday night of over 98. Struggled a bit yesterday and
60.
struggle has continued
Nathan,
on tonight. But
104.
he's doing what great dart players do. They find a way to win. But you can't keep
70.
digging deep.
Yeah, check. 80.
Yeah, 80 scored from
Jan,
104.
you require 110.
24. This would hurt.
$38.
2 12s then for a
require
level
24.
game.
Game shot on the second leg. Nathan Girvin.
17 dart hold of throw for Nathan. And we are now into the meat of the match.
Third leg, it's Gian to throw first. Game on. $100. $123. $57.
By my reckoning, only 2 previous Champions Week winners in next week.
60.
One of them being Robert Owen, and the other, I'm pretty sure, is Robert Thornton. All credit to
96.
Nathan, Gian, and Conor Heneghan. They have come through a seriously tough group this week.
66. $96. $92. Gian, you require 152.
Nathan has to be careful here. Vanveen
Nathan, you require
is
160.
very much a front runner. Of all the stats tonight, the one he's a good bit
83.
behind everybody else in
Gian, you
is the
require
doubling.
12.
And then when I examined the doubling under pressure, you could miss a few.
Game shot on the third leg.
Well,
Gian van
just
Veen.
about squeezed between the wire, didn't it? But it is a 2-1 lead. And Nathan, again, has to produce.
Fourth leg, it's Nathan to throw
Keeps saying
first.
it, but he
Game
keeps
on.
doing it.
$62.
Gian van Veen's
100.
doubling stats for the week after this evening is down around about 29%. You look at
81.
Konterman up around 38.5, Barstow 43.5, Conor 38%, Van Gerwen 38%,
100.
James Richardson 39, Mike Gillett 43. Only so many
96.
times you can keep getting away with it and your opponent letting you back in.
$60.
Of course, both these young men still evolving, absolutely nowhere near the finished
58.
article. But you don't want to give this man that comfort cushion.
100.
We have seen evidence of when he's allowed a bit of freedom
100.
and
Gian, you
can play
require
with freedom,
141.
he can produce. Nathan is going to be forced, you'd
83.
think, to
Nathan, you
take this
require
104 out.
104.
He was knocking these around for fun earlier in the week.
63. Gian, you require 58. Game shot on the fourth
It's
leg.
very hard
Gian van Veen.
to fault the young man on debut, of course, this week. Nathan,
Fifth leg is
way
Gian
more
to throw first.
experienced
Game
here
on.
at the live league. He's going to have to draw
95.
on all of that experience.
96. 140. 100. 99. 84.
This one looks like it's
Can you require
about
167.
to be done and dusted. What a start
127.
to the live league campaign for the young Dutchman.
180.
Isn't that
Gian, you
typical?
require
That's
40.
his first, and it may be his last visit.
Game shot.
And it is
and the
his
match.
last visit.
Gian van Veen.
A 13 darter for Gian van Veen, and he does the double over Nathan this evening. 87-94, both players looking a little jaded. Been a long week for both. They have played every day. Well, Nathan has. Of course, Gian van Veen won Group A and had Thursday and Friday off. Full 140s to just one from Nathan. 4 out of 7 on the doubles for Gian van Veen. And congratulations to him on debut this week, winning Phase 4, Week 4. So he takes his place alongside Nathan and Conor in Champions Week. That gets underway Tuesday morning, 9:30 AM. I think it's Webby taking you through all the action. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.